Assalamu alaikum everybody. We are going to continue with Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him, and the people of Thamud. We know that the people of Thamud challenged Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him, to produce a she-camel out of the rock as a sign if he was truthful. Thereupon Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him, presented a she-camel miraculously before their eyes out of the rock, and he warned them to the effect. He said to them, "This is Allah's she-camel. She will graze at will in Allah's land, and one day will be for her to drink, and one day will be for you and your cattle. And if you molest her with an evil intention, you will be punished with a scourge." This proved to be deterrent for some time, in fact, for a long time. The she-camel roamed at will in their settlements for a long time. No one could dare approach a source of water on the day of her turn. After that, those wicked people appealed to their most wicked and rebellious chief to put an end to the she-camel, and they denied the truth. They denied the she-camel as a miracle. And though the truth was very clear to them, like the sun, but they denied it, they call it a lie. Allah said about those people in the Holy Quran in Surah Ash-Shams, in Surah the Sun, that those people of Thamud denied the truth and they called the truth a lie.
كذبت ثمود بطغواها.
Those people, those arrogant people, the people of Thamud denied the truth in their rebellious pride because of their arrogance and their pride. And they went to the most rebellious chief to get rid of the she-camel.
إذ انبعث أشقاها. إذ انبعث أشقاها.
When their arch criminal rose up in rage, and Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him, knew that they are going to kill the she-camel. He knew about that, and he warned them again. He said to them not to kill the she-camel.
فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها.
So when Prophet Salih knew that they are going to kill the she-camel, he warned them, hands of the she-camel and her drink. Don't kill the she-camel. He warned them again and again because he knows that if they kill the she-camel, Allah will punish them severe punishment with a scourge. So he warned them, don't kill the she-camel, hands of the she-camel. But those arrogant people belied him and rejected his statement as a lie.
فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها.
So they rejected his statement as a lie and hamstrung the she-camel. And for that crime, their Lord rumbled down upon them, utterly razing them to the ground. So Allah said in the Holy Quran, فَكَذَّبُوا, means they called his statement a lie and they didn't believe him. فَعَقَرُوهَا, عَقَرُوهَا means they hamstrung her. To hamstrung an animal means to cut. Hamstring, عقروها, comes from the word عقر, عقر. عقر basically means the origin or the basis. So عقروها, to عقروها means to cut the basis or to cut the legs of an animal. Means hamstring. Hamstring an animal means to cut the legs of the animal to let him fall down and consequently it will die. فدمدم عليهم. دمدم, the word damdama. What is the word damdama? Means destroy or give equal punishment upon people. فسواها means make their city level with the ground. فسواها means that Allah punished them with a scourge and He made their city level with the ground. It was severe punishment for them. It is interesting to note that the man who was deputed to do the impious deed of hamstring the she-camel was only an individual whom the Quran considers the most rebellious and the most wicked person. The person who hamstring the she-camel, but had of course the sympathy and cooperation of the whole people, as the verse 2 mentioned the subjective pronoun of the verb عقروها means that it is the pronoun is in the plural form. عقروها means they hamstrung her, not he hamstrung, they hamstrung her, which means that others of the Thamud tribe had a share in committing the act also. And this means that they all guilty, all Thamud people are guilty. So an action like that is usually planned by a group and then is fulfilled by one or few definitive individuals. That's why Allah said, فَعَقَرُوهَا means they all committed, they all are guilty in committing this act. فَدَمْدَمَ عَلَيْهِمْ means Allah destroy them. فَسَوَّاهَا means Allah makes their city level with the ground. And those people, Allah telling us about those people in Surah Al-Qamar, that those people were very scared from the huge camel, so they asked the most wicked and the most the one who is known by boldness and the courage to and the most to do this outrageous task. So they asked the most wicked and the most rebellious one among them. Allah said about them in Surah Al-Qamar,
فنادوا صاحبهم فتعاطى فعقر.
So Allah said, eventually they summoned their companion and he undertook the outrageous task and hamstrung the she-camel. So Allah said about those people also in Surah Al-A'raf, because we know this story of Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him, and people of Thamud has been mentioned in many places in the Holy Quran. Allah said about them,
فعقروا الناقة وعتوا عن أمر ربهم وقالوا يا صالح ائتنا بما تعدنا إن كنت من المرسلين.
So they not only killed the she-camel, but they were happy to do this, and they challenged Prophet Salih. They said to him, so they hamstrung the she-camel and were insolent towards the command of their Lord, and they said, "Oh Salih, bring about us the scourge with which you threatened us, if you are truly one of the messengers." So this challenge, they challenged Prophet Salih, they challenged Prophet Salih, though in their hearts they know that he is a messenger of God. So Prophet Salih was very sad when he knew that they killed the she-camel, because he knows that Allah will punish them. So he said to them, Prophet Salih said to them in Surah Hud, we know that Prophet Salih said to them,
فعقروها فقال تمتعوا في داركم 3 أيام ذلك وعد غير مكذوب.
So when they killed the she-camel, they hamstrung her. Then he said, enjoy yourselves in your dwellings 3 days. That's a promise not to be falsified. Yet they hamstrung her there upon Prophet Salih. Prophet Salih was very sad when they hamstrung the she-camel, and he warned them, enjoy yourselves in your homes for a maximum of 3 days. This is a promise which will not be belied. And those wicked people, after killing that she-camel, they tried to kill Prophet Salih. They decided to kill their sincere prophet, Prophet Salih, peace and blessing be upon him. We'll continue in the next video. Thank